Alright, let's yeah, intros. I can do them, right? So, there's a 1 gem that I forgot. Now, there's actually something that I kind of want to show off, but I haven't actually done yet, and that's on the pause screen. There's this option right here that says Guidebook. And Guidebook basically lets you, like, track how, like, your progress in every single world. And then you can, like, select, like, oh, let's look at Idle Springs. And then it, like, tells you, like, here's the talisman, and it'll, like, show you the orbs that you've collected and how many gems, like, your percentage. So it's like, I don't know. It's just kind of a cool thing. And I think, like, after you beat Ripto, it'll show you which skill points you're missing, too. So, good stuff. Anyway, we're going into Crystal Glacier, which is kind of an interesting world. Actually, one of the things that I really love about this Spyro game, and the whole, like, Autumn Plains arc, is the way that it feels like worlds are connected. And I'll kind of, like, explain what I mean when we get more into this world. Oh, jeez. That's another one of my favorite things, but, like, you melt this guy here.
Spyro, the Ice Wizards have imprisoned our leader, Shaman Tuck. Can you help us rescue him? It is urgent. He has our tickets to tonight's hockey game in Colossus Valley.
Jeez. Like, see, like, it's the little things, like them mentioning hockey in Colossus, stuff like that.
If you get on the catapult, we'll help you across the chasm.
Now, if I were, like, really cool, you can actually just jump across the chasm and, like, fly, and it's, like, a pretty... I don't think it's like one of the super hard jumps to make, but it's definitely, like, not something for casual people to try. But anyway, that wasn't actually what I was, like, referring to when I said, like, oh, I think it's cool how worlds are connected in this game. What I actually mean is that, like, the worlds have, like, either similar NPCs or, like, an overarching, like, story and connection between them. Like this world is basically an ice version of another world called Skylos Badlands, which is actually the world we're going to go to in the next episode.
Watch. We'll help you climb this wall up ahead.
Yeah, but Skylos Badlands is like a fire world, and this is like an ice world, and they actually have basically the same NPCs. You got these, like, cavemen dudes, and like, the shaman guys, and they talk the same. So I think that's kind of cool. There's actually a war that's going on between another 2 of the worlds in this home world, which is just, I think, incredibly interesting. So it's like the NPCs in one of them becomes the enemies in that one, and, like, they go back and forth. Like, that was actually a really clumsy explanation, but I'm hoping you understood what I meant by that. And we'll get to those worlds in a little while. And one of those is actually, like, I don't know if it's my favorite world in the game, but it's, like, definitely top 3, so. But this world is cool, too. Basically, once you get past Aquaria Towers, I think that every single world in this game is amazing. So, that's why I would call this my favorite Spyro.
Hello there, Spyro. I could arrange for you to cross this bridge for a small fee.
God, you're the last person I wanted to see.
Thank you, Spyro. Now I can buy that condo in Hurricos that I've been wanting for so long. Go ahead across the bridge.
Jeez. But yeah, there's, like, I don't know, this is a really crazy level when it comes to speedrunning. There's a lot of really interesting skips you can do. But it's also, like, one of the harder worlds to speedrun, so I don't know. I keep talking about speedrunning, and I know that that's, like, not everybody's jam. And I think the only reason that I like it so much is just because I'm fascinated by, like, first of all, like, you think you know a game so well, only to see it get, like, smashed to smithereens. I don't want to go over here first. I want to do the first side quest. And, also, I think the other thing is that I'm just, like, I'm kind of an extremely competitive person, so I like the whole racing aspect and, like, doing everything as best as you can, and the economics major in me enjoys all of the optimization that speedrunning has, so...
I lost my pet snow leopard. I was busy fishing, and when I turned around, he was gone. I hope George didn't get eaten by the draclets.
Oh, that's kind of horrifying. A snow leopard getting eaten by draclets. Oh, that's... Actually, we haven't seen the draclets yet, and they are kind of horrifying. But, yeah, I don't know. I was talking about the bathroom spider in the last episode, and I know that some people are, like, really afraid of spiders. Like, I've got one friend, her name is Megan, and she is, like, terribly arachnophobic. But it's like... I don't know. I'm not really afraid of spiders. There's not a lot of things that I'm actually afraid of, like common fears and stuff like that. I should probably explain what I'm doing with George here. George the snow leopard, who's like kind of cute in like a badly polygon PS1 way. Actually, it's not that bad for PS1 era, I guess. But you gotta feed him the fish that he wants, and then he'll follow you, so... I don't know. It's not very intuitive, I guess. Or, like, the game doesn't actually really tell you what you have to do at all. But, yeah. So, like, there's a few things that I actually consider myself legitimately afraid of. And, spiders is not one of them. Like, a lot of the major fears, like spiders, heights, sometimes I get, like, the vertigo feeling and, like, that roller coaster stomach lurch whenever I, like, see a height. But, it doesn't really bother me or anything. So I'm not afraid of heights, I'm not afraid of spiders.
You found George. I'm so glad he's safe. I'll be sure to pay more attention to him from now on. All I have with me is this round shiny thing I caught while I was fishing. You can have it if you like.
Let's see, what else am I not afraid of? I'm not afraid of snakes. I actually think snakes are awesome. I'm not afraid of public speaking, which I know is another big one. I'm also not afraid of clowns, so... It's like, I don't know, I kind of lucked out in the phobia department, but if there's one thing that I really, like, hate, it's dolls. Like, I really just hate creepy dolls so much, more than anything in the world. Especially those, like, you know what I mean when I say creepy dolls. Like, there's no two ways around it. So...
Thanks, Spyro. Just hold tight for a second, and look out below!
Yeah, the funny thing about the speedrun is that, like, the whole point is to free these, like, little caveman guys that have been trapped in ice, but you don't actually need to free any of them. You can either, like, make all of the jumps that they help you with, or in this case, there's, like, a really interesting thing. You can just clip inside of this cage, so...
You'd think those guys could have got me out of here without rolling a 2-ton snowball onto my head? Here, take this crystal. I traded some hockey tickets for it.
Oh, well, they're going to be kind of disappointed that you got rid of their hockey tickets. Jeez. I really like that talisman a lot, the way that it looks, so... I've always been a fan of those kinds of, like, geometric patterns and whatnot. Let's not forget the 10 gem that I didn't get a chance to pick up. And now there's one other thing that we have left to do in this world. One more little orb challenge. There's only 2 orbs in here. This is a draclet, and they're kind of horrifying. They actually brought them back in other Spyros.
We used to give guided tours of these caves, but now they are infested with multiplying draclets. It's only a matter of time before they take over our whole village. Do you think you can get rid of them for us?
Yep.
Great! But remember, you have to catch them all quickly, because if any are left alive, they will continue to multiply.
Yeah, basically you just gotta get them all in one pass, or close to one pass. And if I were better at this game, I would get all of the gems at the same time, but I am not nearly that good to do that. So, we're just gonna do it slow. We're gonna take a slow ride. Get the freaking dude! And it tells you how many there are in the bottom right corner, so... How many there are left, and occasionally you'll see the number go up because you were too slow, because you're a loser. But yeah, draclets. So, there are 2, bad Spyro games, I should say. Like, one of them isn't actually too bad. It was the first Game Boy Advance game in the Spyro series called Spyro Season of Ice. And,
You have saved us all from a grisly fate.
Text.
Please, accept this orb as a small token of our thanks.
a grisly fate. But yeah, they brought the draclets back in the speedways of all things in that Spyro game. And that's like the last Spyro game I would ever LP. Because like that Season of Ice wasn't like good. It also wasn't terrible. The one other Spyro game that I played, which was the first one on the GameCube, it was called, like, Enter the Dragonfly, I think. That game sucked. So, I would not LP that if my life depended on it. And that should be... Nope, that's not everything. I think there's one other gem that I need the Superfly to get, actually, over at the one Draclet that we missed. So, are there gems over here? Oh, snap, son. I'm missing gems. Oh, no, they're over here. Oh, there's still gems that I'm missing. Holy crap. I am not happy right now. That's okay, because this isn't a really long world, so... I guess, you know, the time... It'll take whatever time it takes, really. Where... Oh, there they are. They're up there. These baskets. You eventually do lose... Oh... And Spyro falls to his doom. Except not really. Alright, exit level. See what kind of goofiness happens here now. Yeah, put that in the oh. See, it's like, what is with these NPCs being jackasses to each other? Although, to be fair, he just dives off himself, so... And he's like, oh my god, I'm surrounded by fucking idiots. So yeah, that was Crystal Glacier. And, well, I guess next time, on Let's Play Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage, we're gonna go to the next... Well, actually, I guess I can pick up a few gems while we're here, out in the hub. Come over here to this place. There's one speedway out over here, and there's another over there. And there's a couple gems over here, just kind of like hidden in these little groves and whatnot. But yeah, so next time on Let's Play Spyro 2, we're going to go to this world, Skelos Badlands. So, I will see you then. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.